YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with instant analysis on the Detroit Pistons escaping with an overtime victory 123-121. This was a game where you just didn't know who was going to win, but ultimately the Pistons was able to pull it out, and it was by Malik Beasley knocking down free throws because the Heat tried to call a timeout and they had none left, and the game was tied, so the free throws was detrimental. Plus, after that, it was Detroit basketball after the free throws, and they was able to throw it right into Malik Beasley to hit another free throw. And since there was 0.1 second left with no timeout to get it closer to the basket, they basically inbounded it, and the game was over instantly when they touched it. And Detroit wins their fifth game of the season, and they got actually more wins than the Heat, who are 4-6 on the season. And let's talk about the Heat first. Kevin Love had 3 points, -6 and plus minus, 2 rebounds, 1 of 4 from three. Those his only field goal attempts. He had no free throws. He only played 10 minutes tonight. Highsmith, 9 points, +5 and plus minus. He had 5 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 steals, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. One of them was offensive. 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 5 from the field. Bam Adebayo had a double double, 20 points, 12 rebounds, +1 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 assists, 12 rebounds. 6 of those was offensive. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He was 1 of 1 from three. 8 of 13 from the field. This is the Bam you like to see. Sadly, they didn't have Jimmy Butler, so it was unfortunate that he played some of his best basketball tonight and they didn't win. And he's been kind of being more passive this year, and he's turning down a lot of opportunities and a lot of shots for his teammates to take them. But we know how good Bam really is, and it'd be good for him to get back to that all-star level of dominance that he's shown throughout his career while still making his teammates better and getting them easier opportunities. I know it's a lot of work to do, especially in those 44 minutes, but they need you to be that guy. And that's what they're missing this year. Him and Jimmy Butler have to step up their level to play because Tyler Hero has came to play. He had 40 points, +3 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover. He had 4 steals, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 10 of 17 from the 3-point line, and 14 of 27 from the field. If I had to be honest, he was the main reason why they was able to get back in this game, especially to force it to go to overtime because of his 3-point shooting and because he was able to get open and knock down those shots when he was open, and he was also able to play making turn down shots for other guys to get easier shots because of the attention that he was really gaining this game. And he took full advantage of it as a passer and then as a scorer. Terry Rozier, 7 points, -2 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 0 of 5 from three, 3 of 14 from the field. Where Duncan Robinson did a good job of trying to get open. He just didn't knock down his threes the way he usually does because he was 2 of 10 tonight from three, 6 of 16 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 4 steals, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, +14 and plus minus. Nikola Jovic, 2 points, -1, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, 1 rebound, 1 of 1 from the field. Khalil Ware got some minutes. He only had 9. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 5 points. And Richardson had 5, -1 and plus minus 1 assist, 1 of 1 from the 3-point line, 2 of 3 from the field. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 14 points, -13 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. 2 was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, 6 of 9 from the field. Larson, 2 points, -7 plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 0 of 1 from the 3-point line, 1 of 5 from the field. The rest of the guys either was ruled out because of injuries or they did not play because it was a coach's decision. 47 of 101. 46% from the field, 17 of 45, 37% from three, 10 of 13, 75% from the free throw line, 43 rebounds, 25 assists, 14 steals, 3 blocks, 10 turnovers, and 22 personal fouls. And then you look at the Detroit Pistons. Tobias Harris, 18 points, +4 and plus minus, two turnovers, one steal, four assists, seven rebounds. Two of them was offensive. Two of two from the free throw line, two of four from three, 7 of 15 from the field. Just being at the right place at the right time and knocking down shots whenever they give it to him. He's been a pull up artist for this team, but he's also getting to the rim a little bit too still, and he's finding other ways to make a difference on this team, and that's all you can really ask him to do. Tim Hardaway, 11 points, plus six and plus minus, two personal fouls, one assist, one rebound, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. Jalen Duren, he went out and came back in, and they needed him because of them 11 rebounds he was able to accumulate. Three of them was offensive. He had five assists too, and he had two blocks and one turnover, three personal fouls, 8 points. 0 2 from the free throw line. He was 4 or 5 from the field. They really need him to anchor that paint and just put up a wall for them. And he's also a great offensive rebounder when it comes to getting a rebound and getting a putback, and also getting the ball and turning it to one of his teammates. And that just good reset of the offense sometimes. And he's only going to get better the stronger he gets and the more confident he gets and the more knowledge he gets of how to play the game and how to dominate the game the right way. He has a lot of upside still and a lot of untapped potential, but we kind of figured that when he was in the draft. 21 points for Cade Cunningham, minus two and plus minus one personal foul. He did have seven turnovers, two blocks. He had nine assists, seven rebounds. He was 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 6 of 15 from the field. He's still trying to figure out how he's supposed to score and how he's supposed to set his teammates up. And he's also dribbling a little too much, trying to create for himself, knowing that he's not really trying to shoot or take a shot. And that's really getting him easier to guard and easier to defend, because sometimes he's overthinking situations and opportunities instead of just going right where he knows his first instinct, I should say, when he should score and when he shouldn't. And a lot of that gives you into a jam, and opponents capitalize off of and turn it into transition baskets. But at least he's willing to take the gamble. At least he's willing to take the risk. And the result will always be either you made a great decision, you made a tough decision, or you helped your defensive person out by bailing them out, making them get an easy opportunity that they can capitalize off of, and making you get the turnover. Jaden Ivey had a better game, 19 points, minus two and plus minus. He did have six personal fouls, so he fouled out, three turnovers, one steal. He had seven assists and nine rebounds. Two of them was offensive rebounds out of that. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from three, 8 of 18 from the field. Fontecchio, 10 points plus 12 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, three assists, two rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, 4 of 8 from the field. Rollins, 2 points minus one and plus minus one personal foul, one assist, four rebounds, two of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from the field. Stewart, 13 points plus two and plus minus two personal foul, one steal, one assist, 10 rebounds. That's a double double for him in 23 minutes off the bench. He had five rebounds, that was offensive, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 of 6 from the field. And Malik Beasley has been a huge addition to this team. I have to give him a lot of credit because he's been able to space the floor. He's been able to put the ball on the floor. He's been able to knock down free throws. He's been able to be relied regardless of what minutes they give him. And he's just been really good. 21 points. That's a high off the bench in this game. Minus nine and plus minus. Two personal fouls, four turnovers, one steal, one assist, five rebounds. One of those offensive, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 of 11 from three, 7 of 17 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 43 of 92, 46% from the field, 13 of 36, 36% from three, 24 of 28, 85% from the free throw line, 56 rebounds, which is way more, 13 more rebounds than what the Heat had. They had also 32 assists. They did that better than the Heat too, where they had 25. They had four steals and they also had four blocks, but 19 turnovers and 19 personal fouls. And the Pistons find out a way to win this game, even though they should have been able to win it easier. They let the Heat get back in it and have a chance to win it for themselves. But the Detroit Pistons spoils that and was able to get the victory, ultimately something that they was already close to doing. But they made it more competitive than it had to be because the Heat amped it up and they applied a lot of pressure to them and forced them into a tougher game than they could have asked for in that fourth quarter. But it's a do or die league. Let's get it going. We still got an opportunity. We still got a chance. Let's keep trying to find a way to win this game because the Pistons got to find a way to close out the game. They ultimately needed another period to do it, but it just shows you how hard it is to win in the league and how you got to respect your opponent each and every possession, each and every time you have the ball or you don't have the ball, because anything can happen. And this is a league where 3-point shots are at a premium and everybody can knock them down and everybody practices them now compared to back in the 2000s and below. And now this is something that you always got to worry about, teams getting back in a game off turnovers or off great defense and knocking down shots that can cost them 3 to 4 points if you get an and one. So it was just good that the Heat made a mental mistake with the timeout and they was able to win the game easier than they thought, because the game was going to be possibly a double overtime game, and now you got to try to find a way to do it all over again. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation where you can just win the game in the fourth quarter and overtime from the get-go, which the Pistons had the ability to do, and they ultimately did it in overtime. So it is what it is. You'll take it because you need to win games. And the Pistons, man, they won a whole lot more games this year compared to the previous two. I got to keep bringing it up because they was a terrible, terrible, 2 years ago. And now they actually a team that you can watch the entire 48 minutes and say, well, that's a great team. That's a great NBA team. Not a contender, not a legit playoff team, but they're a whole lot better to watch. And they actually respectable to watch. And they actually stay in the games or lead the games for the majority of it, the time that they're in games. And this is what the NBA is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be these teams that's so terrible to watch because they can't do this, they can't do that. They always getting blown out. You don't want to be one of those teams because you're going to hear it from the fans. You're going to hear it from the naysayers, especially if you got drafted or you had expectations as a player or you have expectations as a team or you've been bad for too long and they just want you to be good again. At least the Pistons are that now, and they're going in the right direction as an organization and they're going in the right direction as a coaching staff and as a team. Now it's just going to be interesting to see what else they can do the next couple of years to try to be a legit playoff team every year that Cade, Cunningham, and Ivy and Durant are healthy. That's the goal now. Can we make it to the playoffs this year or close to it or even in playing tournament? Then let's build upon that again next year and try to be an even better team than we were this year. And that's what they have been trying to do. We're going to see how this season goes for them. But this is something that's really positive to see the Pistons play a whole lot better and be more competitive. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, you watch the channel for the first time, I make breakdowns of legends, future legends, rookies, and also current legends/players. And I also do conversation videos just like this. So you love that type of content, check out my channel. If you love this video and the content that's on my channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get the videos that I upload. And just a warning, I do upload a lot of videos throughout the day, frequently throughout the day. So you might see a lot of content, and don't be afraid to click it because it's usually going to be great, if not always. And most people recommend this channel for that reason. The content is consistent, the content is quality, and it's something that you will love to see over and over again, as I do love making these videos. You guys love listening to what I got to hear, what I got to say, and you like watching what I do. So that's why this channel has been so successful over the years. They like watching and hearing, and I like making them. That's the 50-50 of why this relationship is so powerful and why this channel has got bigger, and the platforms I'm on I also got bigger because of that reason. I love the love. I love the appreciation. I love what you guys do to keep this channel as popular as it has been. The channel is at an all-time high, when it comes to popularity and fans. So that just shows you that you guys did what y'all was supposed to do, and I have done that too. So basically, let's continue that in the future and now, and let's just take that that same step and going into 2025. Let's end it the right way and continue it into the next year. That's the goal so far to look forward to as we get ready for December and January. Other than that, see you guys later, hopefully later today with more analysis.